it's Joan. This week we're looking at suit preference signals. That's the third type of signalling in the defence at bridge. First is attitude signals, second is count signals, and the third is suit preference. They don't happen all the time, but when they do, they're very effective. So the most common time for a suit preference signal to be used is when you are going to give partner a ruff. You're going to let them trump. And what you're telling them by the card you play is after they've trumped, you're telling them where you've got an entry for them to be able to get back into your hand so that you might be able to let them trump again. So the way to do it is that the card with which you let them trump is in itself a signal. If you play a highish card and they trump it, then you're saying to them, after you've trumped, please return the higher ranked suit because I've got an entry there and I'll be able to give you another ruff. If you play the bottom card and they trump it of the suit, you're saying the opposite. Please return the lower ranked suit and I'll be able to win and give you another ruff. Suit preference signals are very subtle and they're used throughout the defence, but mostly when people are starting with suit preference, it's this time when you're going to give partner a ruff and you're sort of giving them the direction of how to keep going after they've trumped. They're very exciting, so try the hand that I've given you. And suit preference signals means that you've got to be watching carefully the card that partner lets you trump with. That's if you're playing suit preference signals. So my Hunter holiday is coming up next week. I'm very excited. It's all booked out. And think about the next holiday in August, which is at Lilienfels in the Blue Mountains, and should be a lovely holiday. I'm in the middle of Zooms as well on conventions. The next week that I'm going to do is fourth suit forcing, and the week after that is Michael's Cubids, 2 suited overcalls. All very great stuff and good for your bidding. It'll help you a lot with your bridge. So have a great week, everyone. We have an ace and 3 jacks, and that's a definite pass. The opponents appear to be going to game in spades. So partners on lead, and their choice of the king of diamonds is interesting because we can see the queen and the 10 in dummy and we've got the jack. If partner had ace, king and a number of diamonds, they would lead the ace. So the king is an ambiguous card which is unlikely to be from King Doubleton or King Singleton because they're not recommended leads. It's possibly from Ace King Doubleton because this is a traditional way of showing Ace King Doubleton, not leading the ace, but leading the king and following it up with the ace. So we'll just play the 2 on it. And they're going to continue, which they do. Now, what partner will need to know is how to get into our hand so that we can play a 3rd diamond and let them trump. They're looking at the king of hearts and the king of clubs. They don't know which one to switch to. But if we make a suit preference signal asking for the higher ranked suit by playing an unnecessarily high card, they will get the message that we'd like them to play a heart. So let's put the jack of diamonds underneath the ace. It's very unlikely to be a doubleton because partner's got a doubleton. That would give declare 5 diamonds. Anyway, we win the ace of hearts and continue a diamond. Sure enough, partner trumps and we've beaten 4 spades. and declarer has the rest of the tricks, but we've taken 4 and they've taken only 9, so we've beaten the contract. What beat it was the suit preference signal. It gave partner the direction that we wanted the defence to go in by telling them what to switch to in order to reach our hand.